Imagine a world where Earth is dying, crops are failing, dust storms rage across the land, and humanity is on the brink of extinction. That's the setting of Interstellar, Christopher Nolan's mind-bending sci-fi epic that takes us on an emotional, thought-provoking journey through space and time. The story follows Cooper, a former NASA pilot turned farmer, struggling to raise his two kids, Tom and Murphy, after the world has shifted its focus from space exploration to mere survival. Murphy, his young daughter, is incredibly smart and curious. She believes her room is haunted by a ghost that moves books and leaves behind strange messages. Cooper, ever the scientist, dismisses it at first, but when they decode the messages as coordinates, they are led to a secret NASA base led by Professor Brand. Brand reveals something shocking. Earth is running out of time. A mysterious wormhole has appeared near Saturn, leading to another galaxy with potentially habitable planets. A group of astronauts known as the Lazarus missions were sent to explore them. Now, NASA needs Cooper to pilot a final mission to find a new home for humanity, but there's a catch. If he goes, he might never see his kids again. Murphy begs him to stay, but Cooper knows he has to leave, even though it breaks his heart. Cooper joins the crew, Brand's daughter Amelia, scientists Romilly and Doyle, and the robot TARS. Their first stop is the wormhole. Now, wormholes don't just take you to another place, they bend space and time. As they pass through, Amelia briefly sees something strange, an unknown presence reaching out to her, but there's no time to investigate. They press on. The first planet they visit orbits dangerously close to a massive black hole, Gargantua. Because of its immense gravity, time works differently there. 1 hour on the surface equals 7 years in normal time. Despite the risks, they land, only to find an endless ocean and towering waves. The planet is uninhabitable. Worse, Doyle is swept away and they lose precious time. By the time they return to the ship, Romilly, who stayed behind, has aged 23 years. With fuel running low, they now have to choose between the two remaining planets. One was explored by Dr. Mann, a respected scientist, while the other was surveyed by Dr. Edmonds. They decide to trust Mann's data and head to his planet. Meanwhile, back on Earth, Murphy has grown up to become a brilliant scientist, working with Brand to solve the equation needed to save humanity, but something doesn't add up. Brand finally admits the truth. The Plan A equation was never meant to work. NASA always knew it was impossible to save everyone on Earth. The real plan? Plan B, starting a new human colony on one of the planets. Cooper and the others were never supposed to return. On Mann's planet, things take a dark turn. Mann, desperate and alone, faked his data to lure them there. In reality, the planet is a frozen wasteland, incapable of sustaining life. When they try to leave, Mann sabotages their ship, attempting to escape on his own. But his recklessness costs him his life when he fails to dock properly, causing a massive explosion. With little time to react, Cooper and Amelia pull off an insanely risky docking maneuver, one of the film's most breathtaking moments. With no other choice, they turn to the black hole itself. Cooper comes up with a daring plan, using Gargantua's gravity to slingshot their ship toward Edmund's planet. But to make it work, they have to lose weight. Cooper makes a heartbreaking decision. He ejects himself and TARS into the black hole, sacrificing himself so Amelia can reach the final planet. What happens next is the film's biggest mystery. Instead of being crushed, Cooper finds himself inside a bizarre, infinite structure, a Tesseract, a place where time is a physical dimension. He realizes he's inside Murphy's childhood bedroom, looking at different moments from the past. He was the ghost all along, sending messages through time using gravity. In a desperate attempt, he relays the crucial data from inside the black hole to Murphy via Morse code on her old watch. Murphy, now an adult, finally deciphers the message. With this new knowledge, she completes the equation, unlocking the key to saving humanity. With his mission complete, the Tesseract collapses and Cooper wakes up near Saturn, rescued by humans now living on a massive space station, Murphy's creation. Decades have passed. Murphy, now an old woman, is on her deathbed. Their reunion is bittersweet. She tells him he doesn't need to stay, that no parent should watch their child die. Taking her advice, Cooper sets off in search of Amelia, who has landed on Edmund's planet, preparing for humanity's new beginning. Interstellar isn't just a movie about space travel. It's about love, sacrifice, time, and the unbreakable bond between a parent and a child. It challenges what we know about physics while reminding us that sometimes the greatest force in the universe isn't gravity, it's love.